Adelia, the Rockies, they're let's check their record.
They're a baseball team that exists.
Yeah, yes.
They're 6-10. They're 6
They're
and
6
10.
and 10. They're 6
Okay,
and 10.
I will say, the Rockies this year have shown improvement because last year they were 5-23 before they got their 6th win of the season. Then they proceeded to lose 10 straight games before they got their 7th win of the season. That was in May. May 1st is when they got their 6th win of the season last year.
Jesus Christ.
So they're doing better than they did last year. I will acknowledge that. But the real reason why I wanted to come on the show today is not because I want to talk about the Rockies and what they're doing on the field, because I don't know. I haven't watched a single game this season. I don't get the channels that watches the games, and I don't want to put myself through that misery. The Broncos owners, the Walton-Penner Ownership Group, or whatever it's called, bought 40% of the team from the Monforts, and I went, wait, what? Like, the Monforts have been so resistant to selling or doing anything to turn the team into, like, actually good again, that I was really surprised about this. Apparently, the deal was announced on Friday. It's already been approved by Major League Baseball. They didn't announce it until after it was approved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course they're going to approve that. They're going to be like, hey, we're just going to spend money.
Yeah, they're not going to say no.
Yeah. So the group is now the largest minority ownership group for the Rockies. I don't know if there are other minority owners, but I did read that stat, so there you go. The Monforts, unfortunately, are keeping control of the team. So I don't think anything's really going to change, other than the fact that they might give more players, more money, but I don't think they're very good at picking the players they give the money to. I mean, look at the Chris Bryant contract. So this is interesting. The Rockies actually started out 6-7 this year, then lost 3 straight to the Padres. So I don't know. I don't have any hopes for this team, which is what makes it easy to, like, just deal with it, because they have proven over the last several years that there's no reason to have any hopes for this team. I just find it interesting that they've chosen now to sell a really large chunk of the team.
40%, yeah, that's pretty big. That's pretty good. I think Adelia, I think that it's step one to take over, because you don't buy 40% of Like, I'm sorry, like the Walton-Penners. I think it's called. I think the only reason it's called the Walton-Penners is that the Penner is his son-in-law, so his daughter is married to him. I think.
So yeah, it's Greg and Carrie Penner. Carrie, I believe, is a Walton. Her dad, Rob, I believe, is the Walton in the Walton.
The direct descendant.
Family Ownership Group.
Yeah.
And then other people who are part of the group include Lewis Hamilton, the Formula One driver, Melody Hobson, for some reason, and also Condoleezza Rice.
Who's Melody Hobson?
Melody Hobson, I believe, is George Lucas's partner.
Oh, wow. Okay. Shout out.
I believe that's who she is. I'm going to look her up. But
that's you don't buy 40% and be like, sure, I'll just be a minority owner. It's step one to take over. It's step one to take over.
You know who this sounds like, Ferris?
What's up?
Jeffrey Loria with the Montreal Expos.
What do you mean?
The takeover.
The takeover. He bought He bought a minority stake at like 30 like was it 30?
Yeah, there's 30 some odd percent.
Okay,
and then he took over the Expos. Yeah. But he's not going to move them. He's not moving the Rockies. They're not going to move the Rockies.
No. I'm just saying that's what's going on here.
Yeah, it's step one to take over. Yeah.
Yeah, step one of the takeover.
Yeah.
Look, when they bought the Broncos, like, it's been a turnaround. They, like, actually invested some money. They did it in the wrong person at first, and then they went, you know what? This is the wrong person for the organization, and they fixed it. And we made it to the AFC Championship game last year. We probably would have made it to the Super Bowl if Bo Nix had been able to play. So I can't complain about them as owners. But since they don't have any say in how the team is run, I have an issue.
Do you know if that's true?
We know, it says Dick and Charlie Monfort will continue their roles, with Walker Monfort serving as team president. This investment allows the club to retire all outstanding debt, in addition to providing an enhanced experience at Coors Field, which they need to do because it's one of the best ballparks in the country, and no one goes to it anymore because the team's awful. But yes, they have control of the team still. So
yeah. Yeah, but you heard it here, guys. 4 more years, Rockies in the NLCS.
No.
I don't remember saying that.
Yeah, well, that's what they did with
No
the
one
Broncos.
said that, Ferris.
Well, the Broncos. You said with the Broncos. A couple years later, boom, AFC championship
See,
title.
the Broncos already had like a good defense and stuff. They had good receivers. They had good pieces. I can name one player on the Rockies right now, and that's Kyle Freeland, and he got scratched from his start today because he has soreness in his pitching shoulder. Like, this is how bad the Rockies are. Like, it has made people who used to sit there and watch, you know, the Blake Street Bombers and get invested the year we had the run to the World Series and all of that, be so apathetic to the fact that this team exists that they don't even watch anymore.
You're not a big fan of Michael Lorenzen?
I don't know who that is.
The other. What about TJ Rumfield?
Again, I don't know who that is.
That guy does not sound like a real person. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Jesus.
None of these people sound like real people.
Troy Johnston. Hunter
Oh, now-
They
Goodman.
had the
now
opportunity
you-
to go out there and sign some free agents with this new president of baseball operations, Paul DePodesta, and general manager, his name's Josh Burns. I don't know who he is. But they had the opportunity to go out there and, like, do something this summer, and all they did was sign a bunch of, like, minor league guys.
Oh, the Moneyball
People
guys.
we've never heard of.
The Moneyball guys in Colorado now. Okay.
Yes, he is.
There you go.
All right.
So we had an opportunity to do something, like, that could have made sense. And they did something that no one thinks made sense. Somehow the team's slightly better, but they're still 6-10. Like, this is not like a marked improvement that is going to lead them. Like, I don't even know what they're ahead of San Francisco for at the bottom of the
San Francisco
the
suck.
NL West.
It's like,
Yeah,
I think it's
exactly.
run, I think it's run differential.
I think it's run differential.
Yeah.
But, like, they have the same record as San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like they're doing that much better this year. So,
I mean, at least you guys are 4-2 at home. I mean, San Francisco's 3-7 at home. You're 4-2. So I mean,
Oh, yeah, man. Colorado plays
they
very
just
good
went
at
to
home.
the Padres and lost 4 straight. So I guess they were 6-6, and now they're 6-10.
I think road teams
like,
play better in Colorado than they do at home, Ferris.
Well, that too. You know. Well, apparently their pitching staff has been pretty good at home. So which is something which is like literally like never happened because the way Coors Field is built in the thin air and balls fly. I think they're under at one point. They were under 2. They were I think, but I think now it's probably ballooned.
I don't know.
I saw
know
because I saw a stat. It was a 1.67 ERA, but they didn't use. Usually when they talk about Colorado, they do the ERA plus because people adjust for Colorado Coors Field because they know like Coors Field's a little different. But it was like 1.67 ERA. And I was like, whoa.
How come they don't adjust for Yankee Stadium with that short fucking
Oh
right
my
field
God!
porch?
Stop with your complaining.
Like, come
Stop
on,
with your
adjust for that.
That's not natural. That's not
Anyways.
weather natural. That's a
Anyways.
Anyway.
stadium construction.
We got to.
No.
we-
Anyways,
They-
when he
they-
brought it up,
They've swept 1 series this year against Houston in Colorado, and now they have to go to Houston. So we'll see how that goes. But like they haven't played really anybody except Toronto, and for some reason they won 2 of those 3 games.
Two, 3. Yep.
I mean, the Dodgers are coming to Colorado
The
on
Dodgers
Friday.
are coming to Colorado next weekend.
So
yeah.
So,
I
but
guess
like they're
speaking
playing
of-
like San Diego. They've played Houston. They've played Philly. They've played Miami, and the 3 games against Toronto. It's early. I
Yeah.
fully expect them to fall off a cliff again because that's what they do every year. There's a joke that I have said in our Discord for a very long time. You can join the Discord. There's a link in the description of this episode. It's spring training. The Rockies have been eliminated from playoff contention. And it's true because there's just no point in even getting your hopes up that they might have a decent season. So I'm just really hopeful that this Monforts selling the team thing actually comes to fruition because they're awful as owners.
When was the last time they were like good? Was it the year they were fighting Arizona for that last wild card spot, and then they traded Nolan Arenado the following year? Was it
Probably.
that year? Yeah. Shout out to you,
Yeah.
Nolan Arenado, wherever you are. Is he still in St. Louis?
No, I think
No.
he
Where
just
is he?
No.
where is he? The Dodgers just played him.
Yeah, he got traded.
Diamondbacks.
Oh, he's a Diamondback.
Yeah, he's Diamondbacks. Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well,
so
speaking
we traded Arenado in February of 2021.
yeah, there's
And it's
Buck.
been-
Yeah,
Shit
Buck-
ever since.
Buck would know.
knows.
Yeah.
Buck would know.
Yeah, Buck would know.
Arenado's in Arizona.
Well, speaking of,
He has
he's been awful.
Yes,